In other news, India has dismissed talks of differences between it and other basic nations, particularly China, at the climate change talks in Durban. The basic group, which comprises Brazil, South Africa, India and China, has been negotiating with other countries to try and secure a second round of commitment from developed nations under an extended Kyoto Protocol. The protocol, the only legal agreement on limiting greenhouse gases, lapses next year unless member countries decide to extend it. Canada, Japan and Russia have indicated that they are not in favor of extending this pact, but the European Union is, however, keen that talks on new agreement begin in Durban. Yesterday, China announced that this could only happen in the future. NDTV Sidharth Pandey spoke to Environment Minister Jayanti Natarajan.
So is it tough days for India ahead? The new minister now here at Durban. Ma'am, hectic day of negotiations for you. Some areas of convergence, some areas of perhaps further clarity?
Well, yes, it's been a very busy day and a very constructive day. We've had the Indian delegation, we've had very constructive talks with the European Union, with the American delegation led by Todd Stern. Had a very important meeting of the basic ministers, and I would say that it's been extremely satisfying because the areas of convergence with the basic ministers have been tremendous. The European Union, the United States delegation have all stated their views to us, as we have to them, and we will continue our talks now.
I mean, very briefly, ma'am, the basic groups, of course, are countries which are economically emerging, the economic giants, but they also have, while similar problems, also different realities.
Yeah, there are also different perspectives, but I think all that experience is brought to bear upon very fundamental issues that will need to be addressed if we are to make serious progress.
I mean, last question. We've seen in the international press, a certain segment of the international press talk about divisions, that India being the little stick in the mud, but that's only in a certain limited way. There are areas of convergence in the basic group as well.
Well, as I said, there are tremendous areas of convergence in the basic group. I don't even want to respond to any distorted reports that might have appeared in some sections of the media, because the last thing India is or has been, particularly given our history and what our country has contributed in terms of voluntary actions, the last thing India has ever been is to be obstructionist. We always have a constructive attitude, and our attitude is characterized by clarity, by consistency and by compassion.
Thank you, ma'am. Many days of hectic negotiations ahead. Thank you so much. Well, as you heard it there from the Environment Minister, she's just in Durban now, but obviously lots of hectic hours perhaps of discussion with the various groups in Durban with Hitesh Joshi, Sidharth Pandey for NDTV.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone. Fastest scorecard, special analysis and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.